So, good morning, I say good evening to the other side of the world. It's me, the Lock Robster, the MNL of LA, bring you a reaction video. Yes, and as you can see from the title, yes, it's going to be my reaction to the latest MNL48 music video, which is High Tension, the long anticipated fifth single. Yeah. So yes, as you can see, I kind of like prepared for it. Make sure the lights are all bright around here, and I shaved. But my hair's still a mess though. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I actually woke up pretty early, like around 2:30 in the morning, because I thought I heard that it was gonna premiere at 6 p.m. Philippine time, so that's like 3 a.m. here in California. But then turns out they're gonna be premiering there at 7 p.m. So it's 4 a.m. here. So I had like I was awake for over an hour now, just waiting for the premiere of High Tension. Yeah, so we got like a couple more minutes before it actually shows itself. Yeah. So just to get my thoughts in before the reaction starts or the video starts. Yeah. So I believe I mentioned this in that be live with Colleen. Yeah. So regarding Fate not being part of the music video despite being announced as part of the Senbatsu for this song back in December. Well, it's unfortunate that she decided at the same time, I guess, along that lines, that she decided to graduate. So, and to me and us other MNLoves, we were wondering why the High Tension music video was taking so long. I mean, I would have expected it to have been premiered like at least in the first week of January. You know, kind of like let's start off the 2020 with a bang with MNL48, but for some reason they delayed it, and by that time, Fate graduated. Yeah, and then next thing we know, that Fate announced that she's not gonna be part of the music video anymore, and it wasn't her choice. Yeah, and I think there's not really much speculation on who was gonna replace her. There's not really any discussion of it, but later we just found that Colleen, yeah, will be replacing Fate in the Senbatsu, which I mean, Colleen's well deserving. As if you've seen my video yesterday of my thoughts and reactions to the FB Live of MNL48 Colleen, it's like I said, gave me a new perspective regarding her character or regarding the person that's Colleen and how talented and charming she is. So I think that's the right choice for the management to put her to replace Fate. Yeah, though regarding the Fate thing, I'm not sure if they actually talked about it. Fate still went in thinking that she'd still be part of the MV despite her graduating, because I know in AKB, some members when they graduate, they still come to the events like the handshake event and all that stuff. I'm not sure. I think I heard Sayaka went to the handshake event after she graduated, as did Ash. Okay, so okay. Oh, looks like where are you? Okay, it's like I saw like a minute and five, a minute and 50 seconds before the High Tension MV came up. Okay, so there's an ad right here of, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, so 1 minute 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, or what's the thought now? Okay, so after I do the reaction, actually, yeah. So it looks like I'm gonna be one of the first people, vloggers, to actually post my reaction to the live premiere of the music video, as usual. Well, I guess that's the advantage of doing it, raw. You don't have to do a lot of editing, and I don't really know how to do that. So just shoot it, slap it on, upload it, and see what happens from there. Yeah, and okay, 20 seconds. So at the end of this reaction, there's an announcement I'd like to make, and a few other things that I'd like to share with you. Uh, some news, actually. Okay, so here we go. Gamble. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Ja, ja. Oh yeah. Here we go. Okay, that ends that. Okay, so I would say it's a nice music video. Yeah, I mean, we've all us Evan Loves have been anticipating it, and it's finally arrived. Yeah, I guess my main thing I would like to let's say complain about is it didn't have the party atmosphere or like a dance party atmosphere that was similar to the AKB48 version. Yeah, it's almost like everyone is just sitting there, standing there, looking at the camera, all staticky. Yeah, it's like very static. Um, it's hardly lively at all. Especially on some certain parts. But I guess that's how the direction goes. So maybe the director is trying to do something different. Not very, not not to copy AKB48 version. Yeah, like that. But yeah, there are moments that I enjoy parts of the music video. Yeah, and call this. Uh, I would have expected though, since like I said, they mentioned the high tension thing that it would be more like a energetic and the party atmosphere. Something like that. I guess we're just used to because we've seen the MV of from the AKB48 version and like that. And also they did this camera trick again where slides forward, slides back to the members or several members. Yeah, and I'm not sure how that will fare with the other international critics of MNL48. Yeah. So yeah. So um, I mean, it's a good thing that it finally came out. Now that we've got that over with, now we can move on to the next one, which is a river. Okay. So I think they're gonna do river. I think hopefully they shoot that before the third general election. Yeah. So and yeah, I like the lineup actually. When they came up with the Senbatsu for River, yeah, I had no complaints actually. Yeah, sure, the management favorites are there again, but then I was surprised to and delighted to see like Gia, Amy, JD, Frances being part of it. It's almost like a good balance between the first gen members and the second gen members to be part of the river. Yeah. So for the here for the high tension, yeah, Senbatsu, yeah, Gab, Center, Sheki, Sella, Abby, Bell, Isa. Looks like Bell and Isa are the two and three behind Gab. Yeah, got Isabel, Cole, Lainey, uh, Kay, Deanne, yeah, Colleen I mentioned is there also. Who am I missing? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's like tell you the truth, the way the video is, it's in a way it's almost fast paced the way in the same way as the last two music videos that it's hard for me to pinpoint which member that the camera is focusing on because the camera goes like this. So I'm not sure how that would go well because we've seen that in Ikaw ang Melody and then Gingham Check. Yeah, where they just sweep the camera. There's uh, especially when the groups are dancing together, like it just goes fast and it's hard to like shout out the name of the group member as part of the uh, the senbatsu here. Yeah, and also like because of the black and the white, looks like they're trying to do like maybe like a yin yang thing here for the music video. It's like when they're wearing their black costumes, it's dark, and then wearing the white costume, it's bright. Yeah, well, okay, so I just noticed that in some of the dark parts, it's really kind of like hard to see sometimes. Yeah, in moments like that. But yeah, so for the high tension music video. Congratulations, girls. Hopefully, this is like, I call this almost a comeback, since all of us MNLoves are anticipating it, and it's been on the shelves for quite a while, and looking forward to how good it will do sales wise. Okay, so now since we've gotten rid of that reaction, and I have my captive audience right now. Okay, so just a few news and announcements I'd like to say. Okay, I became a guest once again on the podcast of MNLoves Nation, where we had this like January special where we talked about 4 topics regarding how do you call this? Regarding Akami Oshi, how how do you get over MNL48 members, especially your Akami Oshi, leaves the group like that. And one is we talked about the third general election, yeah, and the what's the other one? There are 4 topics. I forgot what it is, but yeah. Anyway, I did a podcast. It's very very I'd say a very long one. Yeah, probably a little bit lengthy, but we had a lot of uh, other MN loves there, like talking about these uh, these certain topics that we crammed in there for last month's podcast, and I'm gonna include a link below if you like to listen to it, because yeah, it's nice to hear other opinions of MN loves on certain topics. Yeah, so regarding Kami Oshi or Oshihen or the upcoming third general election or the third gen and the third generation. Yeah, and yeah, and how to get over when your Kami Oshi goes away. Yeah, either graduated or fired like that. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna add a link to the description. Okay, so the other news is also last February 11 was my Kami Oshi's Quincy's birthday, and she had actually an FB live, yeah, on her Facebook page, yeah, and all of us Carrot Knights and royalties gathered together to watch her FB live, and it's kind of funny and like maybe sad like at the same time, because you can see her crying, yeah, because of I guess how touched she is for us staying with her despite not being with MNL48 anymore, yeah, and uh, and also I think she had a cold. I think she was like sick at that point also, and I think all combined into um, being like I guess excited and happy, happy crying, and then being sick at the same time kind of contributed to what happened in the Facebook Live. Yeah, so yeah, during the Facebook Live, I actually asked a lot of questions regarding her, what she's been doing in her life since leaving the group. Yeah, like she's been in college and she taking psychology. Yeah, which is like I guess a prerequisite to her chosen course of law. Yeah, and let's see, and yeah, I believe also one of her fans sent her a gift as well. I believe I also sent like a couple of cards actually, a Valentine's card and a birthday card, which she didn't receive, and I guess that's how slow snail mail is in the Philippines. But she did receive my Christmas card like way before, very early November. If you haven't seen that, that's on her vlog 7 on her YouTube channel, Quincy Santillan. Yeah, check it out. And she did a letter opening for that, and I'm very touched by that. That I got recognized as one of her most loyal fans. Yeah, I mean more so because it's because her sudden like acts from the group, uh, it was really hard to accept, because from being very being high up there supporting her, and then going to the low and lows to find out that they just took her out like that. So speaking of which, as you know, I've always been uh, especially in the past, I've been releasing videos in which was like, I guess, the hashtag Justice for Quincy kind of thing. I think I did 4 of those, yeah. And I haven't did anything recently because I haven't really received any updates regarding the situation. However, during this FB Live, Quincy announced announced this that she'll be she'll be coming up with a vlog, yeah, a vlog explaining the truth of what happened to her and her removal from the group. Yeah. So we're finally getting it straight from her, so you guys don't have to complain that it's coming from me. Basically, they're saying it's hearsay and all that, but then again, I do have a reliable source getting that information from. Okay, regarding Quincy doing uh, that vlog soon, I'm not sure when, but she did say she'll do that and reveal everything that needs to be revealed, during the time that she was removed and in the months after that. Yeah, and why she was treated that way. Okay, so I haven't seen my vlogs regarding that. I mean, you're all welcome to watch it because that information came from a very, very, very reliable source. To that they were given to me so I could make sure that this doesn't die. This issue, because I guess they were hoping that months later everyone would forget about her or forget about this issue. Yeah, so it was kind of like my duty, or at least I volunteered for this duty, or asked for this type of task to be done to make sure that it is not forgotten. So here I am again with my captive audience to let you know that the truth regarding the resignation of Quincy from the group will be revealed very soon. And if it does come out, I'm pretty sure uh, you'll be hearing from me in my own vlog regarding it, or a reaction video to Quincy's revelation. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Oh, and regarding that, before I forget, yeah, regarding that FB Live, if you're gonna try to find it and watch it, what she said and what events transpired during the FB Live, don't bother because she deleted that FB Live. Yeah, so that was just for us Carrot Knights and royalties. Yeah, the loyal fans of Quincy, eyes only. Yeah, so you missed it. You missed it. Too bad. Okay, so since I already ended my reaction to the high tension MV, and I've given out the news and the announcement that I need to. So look forward to the future more on my quest for justice. Okay, so and with that, signing off.